So now you should get this littler flap, or smaller flap, that is a little bit bigger than the flap that comes actually off your gun, okay? So what you'll do now is flip this part open and stick the smaller part that's on the gun actually like into the thing, okay? And if it's like way too short or anything, you'll have to cut it. So yeah, it might actually turn up being very, very small and kind of wimpish, but that's just how I see it, okay? So what you'll do now is tape up any extra openings. You actually have to, because then it will like really screw up what you're trying to do with the rail, okay? This piece is a little bit too big. I'm gonna rip it in half. And just tape it in the places that I want to. Oh, wrong side. Oh well. Make sure you tape up the ends toward the hole very well, and the ends like actually at the end, okay? And just slip it on to see if it fits, and it should work very well, okay? What you'll need to do now is basically make a scope thingy if you want, and then like add it onto this, alright? So I'm just gonna take this tube that I used from earlier. It's a little actually no. I'm actually gonna take this bigger tube that was scrapped for my handle and cut it into a mini scope, okay? If you don't know how to make a scope, you could just like look up how to make a scope or something on YouTube and it'll probably come up. Right? It's really easy. All you'll need is a tube and some tape, obviously, and just make a little tiny thingy, and then get very thin things of paper and basically tape them down to the thingy, you know the thingy, hit the thingy, but your scope, alright? So I'll just measure that much. Alright. You want to make your crosshairs very, very thin, and but the thinner they are, the more delicate they will be. So, of course, tape it right down the middle if you can, and just get as accurate as you can, basically. So, alright, yeah. Then take the other thing and basically do the exact same thing, and you'll have your little crosshairs, okay? So you just stick the things on, and this time it counts if like where you put it. So get it in like perfect position and just set the tape down. Alright, And then you might see you have this little extra part. You can either tape it down or cut it off like I just did. And then you'll have, these little crosshairs. Of course, if the bigger your scope, the wider they could be, but the smaller your scope, I probably should have used smaller crosshairs, but you can just do it like that. And then if you have a red pen, let me get one. Normal red pen, make sure it works. And then if you can, put like the cardboard thing down and reach in there with your pen, stick a red dot like right in the middle, as centered as you can. Right. Alright, so that's what it looks like on the inside. There's a little red dot right in the center, so this should probably help with you, or yeah, I guess you. And that's pretty much it. You can make any sort of attachment you want, a reflex sight, a miniature scope, a handle even. I made a handle for my AK-47 or 74U. But anyways, you can make about anything you want. Any kind of attachments. So there you have it. Then all you basically really have to do is tape it down, of course. Make sure you have it facing the correct way, which should probably be the opening. And then yeah, just tape it down. Not too hard, really. Alright, okay, so, or this could be like an ACOG site or something. Just about anything you want, really. Handle. And for other future guns, you can make an underbarrel thing, or an underrail system that you can put like a flamethrower or a shotgun for any rifles you might have, okay? So that's it. You have this little opening, of course, for that little part. And if I can get it in, I'll show you what it looks like.